Welcome back to Yo Bike Beat. There's a moment every rider knows: when you turn the key, the engine rumbles to life, and the possibilities stretch out before you. That moment is what the 2026 Yamaha XT700 is built for. Welcome to Bike Beat, and today we're diving deep into Yamaha's latest midweight dual sport machine, a bike designed to go where the road ends and the adventure begins. Yamaha has a long-standing legacy of building dependable, versatile motorcycles, and the XT name is deeply woven into that history. The 2026 XT700 isn't just a refresh, it's a reimagining of what a dual sport can be. Positioned right between the Tenere 700 and the XSR 700, this bike is the answer to riders who want the lightness of a scrambler, the reliability of a commuter, and the capability of an adventure tourer all rolled into one. At the heart of the XT700 is Yamaha's tried-and-true CP2 engine, a 689 cubic centimeters parallel twin that's been refined for this platform. It produces roughly 74 horsepower and about 50 lb-ft of torque. But those numbers only tell part of the story. What makes this engine special is how that power is delivered. There's a smooth, predictable climb through the revs, with a meaty mid-range that makes overtakes on the highway effortless and climbing technical trails a controlled, confidence-inspiring experience. Yamaha's engineers have tweaked the throttle response for 2026, offering smoother input modulation, especially noticeable when you're crawling over rocks or navigating loose gravel. The XT700 is quick on its feet. The torque-rich twin gives it a spirited response out of corners, yet it never feels overwhelming, even for newer riders. The 6-speed gearbox is crisp and reliable, and the slip-assist clutch reduces fatigue in stop-and-go traffic or when you're riding off-road in tougher terrain. Vibration is minimal, thanks in part to improved engine mounts and internal balance tweaks, and the bike is just as happy cruising at 75 on the freeway as it is climbing a fire road at 20 miles per hour. But a dual sport isn't just about power, it's about control. Yamaha has given the XT700 a revised lightweight steel trellis frame that walks a fine line between rigidity and forgiveness. It's strong where it needs to be but compliant enough to absorb shocks off-road without jarring the rider. Combined with long-travel suspension, fully adjustable KYB forks up front and a reworked monoshock in the rear, the bike handles a variety of surfaces with confidence. The suspension soaks up potholes and ruts with ease, and on twisty tarmac, the XT feels surprisingly agile. Whether you're standing on the pegs bouncing down a trail or leaning into a tight corner on asphalt, this bike keeps its composure. The geometry has been subtly tweaked this year for better weight distribution. The seat height sits at about 34.6 inches, which may be a bit tall for some riders, but it allows for the necessary ground clearance to handle tougher terrain. The saddle itself is firm but ergonomic, allowing you to shift your weight with ease. Combined with a slimmer midsection and widened handlebars, the rider triangle encourages an upright, commanding posture perfect for navigating both trails and traffic. Visually, the XT700 has matured into a proper dual-sport machine. The 2026 model introduces a bold new headlight cluster featuring twin vertically stacked LED projectors flanked by daytime running lights. They're sharp, aggressive, and purposeful not just for looks, but to provide a wide, clear beam pattern for night rides. The fuel tank has been reshaped for better knee grip while riding standing or seated and now holds around 4.5 gallons, offering a real-world range of 200 to 230 miles depending on riding style. The bodywork is more aerodynamic and features integrated airflow channels to direct hot air away from the rider. Subtle accents like a brushed aluminum bashplate and matte finish plastics give it a rugged yet premium appearance. The XT700 isn't just about old-school dirt performance, it's packed with modern tech too. It now comes with a 5-inch full-color TFT display, offering multiple screen layouts, including a minimalist enduro view and a touring-friendly layout with navigation support. Bluetooth integration allows you to sync your phone for calls, media, and turn-by-turn directions. The display is bright, easy to read in sunlight, and controlled via an intuitive left-hand switchgear setup that's tactile even with gloves on. Rider aids have also seen a big step up. You now get 3-level traction control, cornering ABS, and standard cruise control, all configurable through the menu system. There's also a simplified ride mode selector offering road, off-road, and custom presets. Yamaha has also added thoughtful touches to make daily riding more convenient. A USB-C charging port is tucked just below the dash for powering GPS devices or smartphones. There are optional heated grips, quickshifter integration, and even a center stand on the Rally variant. All lighting is LED, from indicators to tail lamp, and the mirrors have been redesigned for less vibration at highway speeds. On the road, the XT700 feels planted and responsive. Its narrow frame allows easy filtering through traffic, while the upright posture provides excellent visibility. The wide bars give you leverage, and combined with the light clutch pull and smooth throttle, the bike excels in city commutes. But leave the tarmac, and it transforms. The suspension breathes over uneven terrain, and with the traction control set appropriately, you can confidently power over mud, sand, and rocky paths. The bike's low-end torque and 21-inch front will give it real capability off the beaten path. When it comes to pricing, Yamaha has struck a careful balance. The base XT700 starts at around $10,599, which undercuts several of its European rivals while offering similar or better performance and reliability. If you're looking for more serious off-road chops, the Rally Edition includes higher-spec suspension tuning, additional skid protection, off-road tires, and comes in at approximately $11,799. Let's talk competition. The XT700 faces stiff rivals in the form of the Honda Transalp 750, KTM 790 Adventure, and even Yamaha's own Tenere 700. While the Tenere is more focused on hardcore adventure, the XT700 strikes a better balance for everyday riders. It's lighter than the KTM, more off-road ready than the Transalp, and offers a more engaging riding experience than some heavier alternatives. It might not have the sheer horsepower of a Triumph Tiger 850 or the luxury electronics of a Ducati Desert X, but the XT's charm lies in its simplicity, capability, and dependability. In short, Yamaha has taken a winning formula, the CP2 platform, and refined it into something truly versatile. The 2026 XT700 feels like a machine that doesn't scream for attention but earns your respect mile after mile. It's the kind of bike you form a bond with, the kind you can commute on Monday, ride twisties on Saturday, and disappear into the backcountry with on Sunday. If you're the kind of rider who values capability, usability, and a healthy dose of fun without needing 100+ horsepower or a giant fuel tank, the XT700 could be your perfect match. It's a bike that asks, where to next, and means it. Thanks for riding with us on Bike Beat. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to subscribe for more honest, rider-focused reviews. And if you're thinking of taking the XT700 for a spin, let us know, because we want to hear your thoughts too. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep your throttle steady.